What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Absurd, isn't it? Ranrock wants us to find a child, but which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrock. Eventually we make a...
Revelio.
Cool. Sounds like a lot of work. Perhaps we just tell him we looked. Well, if he asks.
That does sound easier. Let's do that.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion! Ranrock will lead us to victory!
I won't rest. Hello? Not quiet.
Depulso! Crucial! Glacius! Confringo! Revelio! Lumos.
Lumos!
Wingardium Leviosa.
Revelio. If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging.
And Ranrock knows about the keep.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that cot. Revelio.
Any special word you want me to pass on to your mum?
Expulso!
Crucial. Glacius. Confringo.
What have you done? An intruder! Up for a bit of
Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Potato. Stupid. Depulso.
Stop! I'm
afraid of it.
How childish!
Tiger!
Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Flipendo.
I'll make you wish you were back at
Cruising. Confringo.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Accio.
Ranrock will unite us.
Glacius.
You've made it.
Accio.
I'm just...
Accio. Glacius. Confringo. Revelio.
You are terribly outmatched.
Glacius. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Defender. Revelio. Defender. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Is there something to those symbols on the walls?
There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then cast at them quickly in succession.
Revelio.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Revelio.
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for and have broken open some sort of...
No. Things are more dire than... If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic...
And sir, they know you were a keeper.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. We will simply have to outwit Ranrock.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need...
I shall reveal the path.
Revelio.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer. Leviosa!
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Devolso. Wingardium Leviosa. Glaciers. Crucible. Defender. Glaciers. Protego. Accio. Glaciers. Defender. Revelio.
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
Revelio.
Perhaps I'm to hit the mark on the far wall. That sort of thing has repositioned the archways in the past.
Revelio. Defender. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa.
There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa.
Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway?
Leviosa.
Revelio.
Totalis.
Revelio.
Stupefy.
Protego!
Stupefy. Glacis. Defender. Accio. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Glacis. Defender. Crucible. Glacis. Defender. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Depulso. Incendio. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Propendo. Glacier. Defender. Accio. Glacier. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Defender. Incendio, Depulso, Levioso. Expelliarmus, Confringo, Arresto Momentum, Flipendo. Crucible. Glaciers, Defendo. Accio, Protego, Stupefy. Glaciers. Stupefy. Defender. Crucible. Glaciers. Accio. Protego.
What a relief. Revelio.
Must say I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Revelio.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less.
Revelio.
It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as...
Good. Are you ready to move on?
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their...
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your...
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should... If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's act...
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my
You do learn quick. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared. Well done today, as always.
Revelio.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts.
I have been asked to teach
Aloha, Mora.
loading charm on Barda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Handy resource indeed. Your
Revelio.
Another house token for the house chest.
Spare a moment. Deke has an idea to share with you.
Revelio.
Hello, Deke.
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the young.
I see.
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing Thestral. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad...
I've seen Thestrals before, but where would...
Deke has seen some wild Thestrals. Then you'll need to... Once you've rescued the Thestrals, and you have the spellcraft...
I've always said that travel. A clear red might fight for a clear cause.
Slow down now. There we go.
Can you not hear me? Would you mind helping a poor witch?
Revelio. Places. No, you don't. Places. I'll look after you.
Revelio.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Revelio.
Defender! I know what that means. Merlin trial. Now, I'm only trying to help. Revelio. Professor Howard will never believe this.
See if there's something you need. It's been a pleasure.
wouldn't.
I was wondering when I'd see you again.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
Work hard.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
Are you trying to get yourself killed? Do you have any clue what...
You'll never believe
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had...
What a horrible story.
Please avoid.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you... It would mean a lot.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Faster, High Wing! No need to race now, my friend. Slow down now. There we go. High Wing, go! No need to race now, my friend.
Revelio.
This looks intriguing. Do cooperate, won't you?
Confringo. Arresto Momentum. Propendo. Revelio.
Glacier. Everything's all right now.
Revelio.
Glacier. There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Protego. Stupefy.
Revelio.
Defender. Stupefy. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy.
Incendio.
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 Crucio. Flipendo.
Arresto momentum.
Confringo.
Incendio.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Depulso.
Flipendo.
Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Flipendo.
Arresto momentum.
Confringo.
Defendo. Accio.
Glacius.
Revelio.
Assignment's all finished.
Revelio.
Glacius. Protego.
No, you don't.
Glacius.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the dung in this class.
I take it you're ready to learn.
I completed your...
Good. Now, this spell, the exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt.
I will, Professor.
Now, you must be precise in your wand. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Depulso!
Revelio.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the...
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply then use the pen to start the process. Come and see.
I shall.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Protego! Revelio. Revelio.
Could you remind me what I'm to...
Release them into the same vivarium, then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
Revelio.
Likely this is...
Confringo!
Knowing Amit, he's likely studied here.
Revelio.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But At the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. Didn't it? I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making at the expense of... The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around... If you ever meet my gran...
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows. I think she worries I'll do something.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Revelio.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Revelio.
That's the third time I've seen a Dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Revelio.
Pelts. Poor beasts, still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found some...
I found goblin armor. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely.
Revelio.
No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
And when have I set my traps? Is it lower or upper Hogsfield?
Gah!
I don't know what they think I'll see around here.
Petricus totalis.
I would say that Irondale is not.
I see you!
Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching.
Potato! Amateur! Haven't even Did I hurt you?
Confringo!
Levioso! Got it with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart? Come on! Is that the best
Bombarda.
you've got?
Little pruning.
Protego!
Stupid. What have you done?
Levioso. Looks like someone paid attention in her policy.
Bombarda! Revelio!
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring.
The name makes sense now, and
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be...
Protego!
Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if everything is
Protego! Stupid one.
Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, Something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha, Mora.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! That robot one is dragon intact! Don't think you'll get it out of here! Taking out last bit! Nothing more than luck! Can you bring that?
Get me outside! Get me outside! What the person fight with God?
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
One less human to worry about. Why drag this out longer than necessary? Like a finishing an intruder!
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way!
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left...
What now? She didn't exactly...
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins and the poachers saw us, which cannot...
We aren't helping ourselves standing here.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. Be careful, won't you? I shall... The castle.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required task...
Places!
...in your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Confringo!
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
My fizzing whiz beer is still brewing. Time.
So this is the underground harbour.
Revelio. Revelio.
Win, but don't be shy, for I can't wait to watch you try.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks?
Lumos.
Rescue the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz. None of the other students will try it, no matter... Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection... Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's right! When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, then true or false, Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age... Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have and I won't be giving you any more easy questions either.
I'm sorry. I don't...
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Want to test your knowledge on...
I'm sorry.
Let me...
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. Revelio.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor.
As I suspected they would. Now, it seems you've been making good use of it. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure. I've heard that you can brew an Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a
Thank you, Professor.
Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in...
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember, it'll be the end of the year in no time, and I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready. Until then, well...
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet. Hello there.
Hello. I was wondering if you would be interested in having your own shop and a house elf. Penny's the name. Penny's mistress is selling this shop. And Penny is... It might surprise you to know that...
Oh, it would be wonderful to have a place to sell.
You'll be able to give Penny almost anything that you want to sell. It will be no work at all. If you want the shop and Penny hopes that you do, you should talk to Penny's mistress.
Why is your mistress selling the shop?
Penny cannot be certain, isn't it? However, she repeatedly... She has had... Penny's fine. Sometimes Penny simply needs to remind herself to stop talking.
All right. I shall go and find Madam Mason.
Oh, this is splendid news. You can find Mistress Mason at her home on the... Penny does hope...
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our lot.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar. And Professor Fig...
That attack always did strike me as a little strange. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collar's somehow...
Exactly. That's a good idea.
I'll start looking into it right. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after... Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Hello, Madam Mason.
Why, yes.
Yes, I am.
Oh, Bob. I think you will find my... But, and do please forgive me for asking.
I have a knack for this sort of thing, if I do say so myself.
Well, I reckon you have the confidence, and of course you'll have Penny to help you. That elf could... I assume she told you she comes with the place.
She did indeed. An exceedingly fair price for a shop and an elf.
Huh? You are wise to be no catch, really. I simply ask that you allow me to do you the favour of buying the shop back at a discount. The last thing we need here in Hogsmeade is for one...
Ha! Your faith in me is overwhelming.
There's that confidence again. And, of course, do we have a deal?
It does sound intriguing, but I need to
Very well, but I won't be able to keep the shop. If you do want the shop, I'd advise you to return to me as soon as possible.
Madam Mason?
Yes?
I've decided I'd like to go ahead.
I have to say
I am indeed.
And brave. You won't be so...
Wonderful.
Please do. Oh, they're in a chest at the back of the shop. As you get organised, I wish you the very...
What are you up to now?
Well, I've done it, Penny.
Oh, Penny is so pleased. Penny was...
I'm glad you're here to help me.
Goodness, what a kind thing to say. Penny will do all that she can. There is much to do. The last tenant left in a bit of a rush, so...
Well then, let's get...
Penny is ready. Between the two of us, we should have this place up and running in no time.
Reparo.
Oh, Penny can all... This will surely be the most successful shop in Hogsmeade. Mistress Mason wanted Penny to be sure and give you this key. It opens a...
Oh yes, she mentioned it to me.
Penny wonders if you should...
Are you holding your breath?
Penny must get back to work now.
Revelio. Revelio.
That's odd. Why would someone store one hat in here?
Lumos.
Well, that's not very hospitable.
Revelio.
Oh, goody! Someone to play with.
Lumos.
What fun this will be!
Revelio.
For me, at least.
Revelio.
That's new. Onwards, I suppose.
What in the... Who's there? Revelio. 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 Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. 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 Protego. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Bats. Lovely.
Revelio. Reparo.
Seems as if I should hang something there.
Bombarda. Incendio.
These lanterns must belong somewhere.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Perhaps the lanterns are meant to be hung on the hands.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
How enlightening! You might survive a bit longer than the others.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Oh, you've come so far, so quickly. Well done. You might be just the playmate I've been looking for. I do hope you enjoy my playground. I encourage you to tell everyone about it. If you make it out, that is. Please try. If you get to the end, perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement. I do want your shop to succeed, after all.
Revelio.
What's the saying? Two sides to every story. Unfortunately for you, both sides mirror to my story. And you'll have to... I simply adore this blooming place. Don't you? You know, foliage, like most living things, won't survive for long.
Bombarda. Defendo. Confringo. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
I wonder if I need to place lanterns to open these doors.
Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
What's this? A game within a game? Ooh, knight to h3. Nighty-night!
Watch step. That was the wrong square. That wasn't too difficult.
Oh, goodness!
Revelio.
I do hope you're having as much fun as me. I think I'll keep you around a bit longer.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
Oh, I'm afraid of the dark.
Revelio. Lumos.
Does it worry you that I can see you, but you...
Wingardium Leviosa.
Me. It should.
Bombarda. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa.
I'd offer you a seat, but I'm
Lumos.
rearranging the furniture. Plus, don't want you getting too comfortable for what's in store, do I?
Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa.
Revelio. Defender. Wingardium. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Brilliant! Ah, a worthy playmate.
Revelio.
Well done.
Lumos. Protego. Stupefy. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa.
Time to raise the stakes. Where shall I begin?
Incendio! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Catch us, catch! Now that should get your attention. Well, this has been fun. Much to do, much to do. See you in a bit. You've chosen the scholarly route. You'll need more than you've learned from books to best me.
Lumos.
Oh, deja vu. Watch it. Running in circles, are we? Perhaps?
Revelio.
Retrace your steps.
Lumos. What was that? Lumos. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Lumos. Lumos.
Oh, how nice of him to pop in.
Lumos. Lumos. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Revelio. Lumos.
Home, sweet toe.
Wingardium Leviosa.
It's always good to have a different perspective on things.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
So much fun to be had. My head is spinning.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
Perhaps I should pull the lantern off this run to cause the room to rotate again.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Make one quite dull indeed. Well done. I'll give you a moment to collect yourself, if you can. Ta-ta for now. Just cat, but cat, I mean, cat.
Flipendo, Protego. Crucial. Defender. Confringo. Confringo. Protego. Stupid. Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Arresto momentum! Flipendo! Capulso! Expelliarmus! Levioso!
Well, well. Finally, someone deserves...
I must say,
a kindred dear.
So, about the
I am a poltergeist.
Very well. I shall agree to your
Hooray! No more of this unsatisfying banging about. Wait, did you say one?
I did. In order that I have a successful shop with lots of customers, would you agree to causing chaos only after 9 o'clock in the evening?
Would you agree to at least 2 days a month instead of 1?
I would.
Pleasure doing business. You've worn me out. Well done. I had a feeling about you.
Protego!
I have to admit, Cassandra did a wonderful job finding the perfect playmate.
Hello, Penny.
Penny is so glad you're back.
You knew exactly where I was going when I entered that chest.
Penny was beginning to think yet another shopkeeper was going.
Another shopkeeper? St. Mungo's? Penny.
Oh.
But how can you be forbidden from telling me what's going on?
Penny is confused. Penny thought that if you came back...
Thank you, Penny.
Oh, Penny is certain that's a brilliant... Penny will wait right...
Officer Singer, I have some information you might be interested in.
Ah, good to see you again. What can I do for you?
Cassandra Mason sold me her shop and then tried to drive me mad in a haunted dungeon.
Cassandra Mason sold you her shop?
Well, yes, she said she did, but I think you might have missed the bit about the dungeon.
No, I heard that bit too.
And, according to the house elf that came with the shop, she has done this sort of thing before. Repeatedly.
I wondered what was going on. She seems to have had a great deal of trouble keeping a tenant in that shop. In any event, these are serious accusations indeed. Perhaps a little visit with Cassandra is in order to clear this all up. Shall we?
The cost of things these days.
Oh, hello, Ruth. I see you've met my new tenant.
Cassandra, it's my understanding that you sold your shop and your elf to this student. Now, they've been telling me some very interesting stories about your business practices. Perhaps you should come with me.
Stupid. Confringo.
I should have known better than to do business with a wily student.
Tango!
Such a sad excuse for a fight. Luck is about to run out. Such a sad excuse for a fight. What on earth are they teaching you at that school these days?
Potato. Stupid. Confringo. Defendo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Flipendo.
Luck is about to run out.
Stupid. Crucible. Confringo. Defendo.
Such a sad excuse for a fight. Luck is about to run out.
Confringo. Defendo.
Ah, I'm disappointed in you, Cassandra. Incarcerate! You don't know what you're doing! Don't I? I always wondered why you couldn't seem to keep a tenant in that shop of yours. I must admit, the notion of a haunted dungeon never crossed my mind. Thanks for this. You can head back to the shop. Checking that house elf of yours, she's probably terrified.
Spoony little traitor herself! I should have known it when she...
Silencio. Oh, and not to worry. Cassandra will immediately file the paperwork needed to grant you ownership of both the shop and the elf. On her way to Azkaban.
Thank you, Officer Singer.
Best of luck to you as the newest shop owner in Hogsmeade.
Penny, I have what I hope will be good news. Officer Singer confirmed that ownership of the shop has now transferred to me.
Oh, well, that is good news. Penny is so relieved. Penny had the most difficult time keeping the truth from you. Penny promises to work as hard as she...
Penny, I found an item of clothing in the dungeon that I'd like to give you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Penny never thought she would be given clothing and become a free elf.
It's my pleasure. You deserve it.
Of course, Penny will be staying on and managing the shop for you.
Penny, you're free. You can do anything you've ever wanted to.
But all Penny has ever wanted to do is run a shop with a friend and sell to the villagers in Hogsmeade.
If that's what you want to do, Penny, then nothing would make me happier. I'm genuinely glad you'll be staying on.
Penny is too. All that's left is for you to choose a sign for your new shop, and Penny will take care of the rest.
I choose Vestas.
Excellent choice. Have a look.
Thank you. Oh, and Penny,